I will tell you the best method to repair and fix thinning and balding hair. Why are you going bald? One of the most obvious reasons is because your dad, possibly your mom. Genetics play a big role in thinning hair, but don't worry, there's ways to help. The other thing that affects hair is lifestyle. This means what you eat and put in your body affects how your hair grows and how it falls out. You want to also combine in your hair routine. Your hair lifestyle and your techniques could be damaging your hair. The other thing is barbers. They're great at styling hair, but not nurturing hair. I would advise to start cutting your hair yourself rather than go to a barber. Get you some trimmers. There's many videos on how to cut hair, and you can learn a method and hairstyle that works for you. Now, how do you fix it? I'm gonna take you through my equipment and give you a quick rundown. Now, the clippers I use is the solo tie. You've probably seen it on commercials. This one works the best. It just has a T-blade, has a charge gauge, and then it has a USB so that you can do wireless charging. One equipment that you're probably not used to someone saying to use to help your hair regrow is tweezers. In the areas that are weak, you would use the tweezers to comb over, just like a brush, but it's a little bit more gentle. You can't go wrong with the Jamaican Castor Oil. Now, this brand is the one I use. You can use others, but Jamaican Castor Oil is really good for helping nurture your hair. It has vitamin E, biotin stuff that your hair needs to help itself regrow. Wave caps. Wave caps are very important in holding your hair in place and reducing stress on your hair. Now, I use this brand, Modesto, because the bandwidth is wider, so it doesn't leave that weird line on your head when you take it off. The do-rag is the finishing touch. So when you put two wave caps on, you would use the do-rag to help tie and secure your hair in place. The last thing you use is a silk pillowcase. It reduces friction when you're sleeping. Also, I use this pillow as an indentation in the middle so that when you're resting, you sleep upward so that you're not stressing the top of your head. Now, let's take you through my own personal process. Every morning I start with soft brush. This is the coarse side. I do not use the coarse, only the soft bristle. And I just basically brush my hair all over. I do not brush the weak areas. Any areas that are weak, you do not brush those areas. Then you start with the tweezers. Any areas that are weak, you would just comb it lightly with the tweezer. And this acts as a little brush. It's less stress on your hair, and it allows it to still be styled and maintained. Then I grab the Jamaican Castor Oil. I'll do a dime size, but sometimes I go back for another dime size of this oil. I put it in my hand, I rub it together, and then I apply it all over my head. And I do this for 3 to 5 minutes, all over. Then I grab the trimmer and I'll trim any loose areas. Pay very close attention to the front. This is where hair is most likely thinning. So instead of cutting back and back, trying to line up your hair, which is a lot of people do, end up with their hairline back here. Instead, grab yourself a marker, non-toxic marker. Any loose areas of your hair, you can touch up here. Let's say if I had a little gap here, I would just put a little bit of black marker there, and then I would trim it slowly to line up my hair. I wouldn't push it back and then try and line it up, because eventually you're just continue to cut your hair away and it defeats the process of trying to regrow your hair. Another thing is, some parts of your hair will grow faster than other parts. So you basically just want to try to level it out. So grab your trimmer. If you see a darker patch, you can just slowly trim any areas back if you wish. With those two wave caps, you apply body wash to it. So you wash them out, squeeze them, you dry them. Get a towel, pull the moisture out, and then you sling it in the air to air dry it. What this does is allows all that moisture to not affect all the oils that you put in your hair. Finally, you put on the do-rag to top it off. This is before bed. This allows the maximum support for your hair. So there's no movement that can cause your hair to shift and change direction when you're resting as it grows. Some extra tips is, don't wash your hair. I haven't washed my hair in 10 years. Sounds crazy, I know. Now, as you can see, my hair doesn't have anything in it. It's not shedding or nothing like that, because I brush it and do those techniques, and then I wash the wave cap, and that allows all the moisture and cleaning it needs. I would also say eat Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are really good for you, and it's good for your hair. So the food that you eat definitely will help your hair. I would say fish as well. Those types of things are really gonna help you out if you're trying to regrow your hair. I would say to use multivitamins. Multivitamins will help your body, and guess what? Will also help your hair grow. I hope these tips help you. I started this journey about 10 years ago. My dad, hairline's sort of like Vegeta. His hairline was a little crazy. I started this process and it has helped a lot. As you can see, this is all my hair. There's nothing fake. I don't use bigen. I don't use hair implants or anything. This is all my hair. And guess what? I'm 40. So that tells you that this method can definitely work for you. If you do it, you would have to maintain it, but it is something, it's a lifestyle. And if you're really trying to regrow your hair, I would suggest incorporating all of it. If you don't want to do all of it, you can try mix and match a couple of things, but I definitely would say all of it. I appreciate you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. These things are important to me. It helps me to produce more videos like this. It lets me know what content to keep up for you. And I hope this helps you out, and I'll see you next time on Level Up.